Welcome back to another episode of the Chewy Taurus podcast. Today we're joined with the energy-driven, the music artist, Pertsami. You may have heard the name Pertsami before if you checked out the Jojank and Friends show, which he performed in. But that same day, March 18th, he dropped Aurora Blaze, a new album. So make sure to go check that out. And today we talk about his music, the production of that new album, the group Temporary Bliss, which he is also a part of, future plans, and energy, and just trying to understand people through it. All right, let's get into it.
True.
We're talking about Kenny Beats the Cave.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
and we're talking about Ableton, and like I'll see that man work on Ableton, and I'm like, I don't know. I guess Ableton is the thing. I don't know.
Low key. Like, so my homie Alex and my other homie Smithers, they be thugging it on Ableton, but I have a homie that produces most of my beats, Lone Star. He be thugging it through FL Studio, and I feel like it's kind of like they're both similar in terms of like producing when it comes like just like writing out like all the melodies and shit. But like, yeah, I'm a Logic Pro type of motherfucker.
Yeah, but that's only on the Mac, right?
Yeah.
Because it's like it's GarageBand. That
Just on
usually
steroids.
That's usually, yeah, on steroids. But is that free? Is Logic Pro free?
Dude, no, but like it's worth it. It's like maybe like 200 or so. Like, but the plugins are fire off rip, and then like you can buy a bunch of the plugins that you can get for Ableton and FL Studio and put it on Logic too. Like, yeah, it's honestly, softwares are investments nowadays.
Well,
it's like gas.
Like, because GarageBand, like I think it's perfect, right? You could dabble into it, and then if you really like it, then you could do Logic Pro, and Ableton. Like I have it downloaded. Like
Okay.
like. You just got to go in. Like,
Yeah,
if I really
part.
wanted to actually do something with it other than just like record like our voices, I mean, you gotta put some dedication. I don't know what the baby step would be, but fuck.
YouTube.
Yeah,
That's the
YouTube.
baby
Fuck the
step.
YouTube. Shit.
You could be making yourself an intro beat and all that, or like like when someone says some real shit, you just play that shit right there. Like, I don't know.
Oh, you mean like fucking like
Like
a soundboard?
Yeah, type, but just like your
Yeah.
beats type shit. Like, I don't know, some dumb shit.
That'd be fun. Little like hand clapping, applause.
Yeah, it's like sitcom and shit. That's applause with synthesizers.
Oh, so I was looking up the GarageBand Logic Pro. I'm like, I see people using it, but it's only on the Mac. So just dug a little bit.
Yeah,
They're like, you can get GarageBand, you can get Logic Pro on your PC on Windows. But it's kind of like some weird cracked version.
Okay,
like,
true.
And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to be doing that, downloading a virus on accident.
Yeah,
like,
no, that part.
It's kind of sketchy.
No, honestly, you did yourself justice, bro. Ableton, I want to get into it, but I'm like, I'd be lazy. I'd be lazy, bro. I just be thugging it on Logic because I just know it, and I'm like, I don't know. This is easy to me.
Yeah. What do you think about FL?
Dude, FL, okay, I actually want to get into it.
For everything, right?
Yeah, but like it's honestly better just if you're trying to do like producing. Like I like Logic because if you like into instruments, it's honestly way easier. But like FL, bro, you're just writing out like melodies and then like the drum lines and all that. So if you know music theory, even at that, like bro, it's like slight work,
Okay.
gliding through it.
So, and yeah, Ableton is just like, here's everything.
Yeah, it's like, but I'm like, shit, I won't complain. At least if someone knows how to use it, I'm like, bro, do your thing. I'll just be sitting here rapping.
And it's free. It's free. Like,
wait, what?
Ableton. Or this one, I got Ableton Lite, Ableton 10 Lite.
Man, what the
It's
fuck?
free.
That's cracked on its own.
Yeah, I'm looking. I'm and you could always just find some like free cracked versions of like plugins and stuff like that. Like it's not hard. Like as long as you got the software.
No, that
you could put in a few things.
I gotta crack Logic, so every time I update my laptop, bro, it's hell. Like now, dude, I can't even use like if I. Man, so it's tragic. Like
where do you keep all your songs? Like where do you save them,
dude? So, like, I had them all on a flash drive, small-ass fucking flash drive. I've lost 2 flash drives worth of my music and my group's music.
Like they got, like, deleted on accident?
I just lost the flash drive and, like, one was, like, left it at the studio, and the 2, like, I thought I lost the second one, but it was plugged into another laptop.
Okay.
Like, for, like, a couple weeks, and I was tripping balls. Now I got a hard drive, so it's too big for me to lose. If I lose that, then I'm just quitting.
You gotta put it like when people carry around briefcases, but they got it handcuffed
to
themselves. like you're coming with me.
High key. Yeah.
Damn. I mean, whoever's at the studio found the flash drive
of some
fire. They came up on something.
They came up on mad beats. I know. My homie Smithers make some fire beats, some boom bat and all that, some soulful ass shit. So they came up, but it's all glove.
What do you like working with the most? A type.
Type of sound and all that. Honestly, dude, I listen to everything. I listen to jazz. I just kind of recently started getting more into rock, but like I love trap, all types of shit. I love soul. So like, damn, bro. For me, okay, it really has to be like a situation. Like if I'm trying to perform, I need some turn shit. Like I need to see something like the beat itself, mad 808s bumping. But if I want to make something more like spiritually, something that's gonna mean more to me, then like more soulful, boom bat and all that.
Okay. Yeah. I get it. Because at the performance, Jojank and Friends, Pertsami was there. If you watched the video, but
going too soon.
It was all hype. It was all just bumping, thumping. Everybody was had their hands like raised, like moshing. Like, it was tight.
Yeah, it was a cool little turnout. To be honest, I didn't know what to expect, but like everything went down was fire. The only thing that fucked me up afterwards was all that dust flying around. Like I went home.
You got allergies?
No, well, man, maybe, but
maybe now.
I know, high key. Like I be smoking nicotine and all that, but I was feeling something in my lungs. I was like, bro, what is this? So I'm like, there's no way this is the dust, bro. Because even when I was performing, I was inhaling the dust, and I was like freestyling on one of my songs, talking about like me just inhaling all this dust. I need to back up some bullshit, but it was cool. It was a cool ass night. I fucking on some dumb shit. I backed into someone's whip over at the Cane's parking lot.
After?
Yeah, and dude saying goodbye to some people. I'm just like crossfading. I'm like, later, y'all drive safe. I was like, bro, there ain't no way I did this shit. I was so scared, bro. I had to play it off too. I was like, oh no, we good. I mopped to the next parking lot, hopped on my whip. I'm like, bro, there ain't no way I dented my whip on some dumb shit. We saw it though. My friend said the other car was chilling too. It was like a little love tap. But it was some dumb shit. Dumb shit.
It's fine. Yeah. I didn't know what to expect either. I got there. I was like, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Nah, it was cool. Shoot, I'm performing tonight too with Mascari and the We Are Unknown over in North Hollywood. I was over we were rehearsing last night over at this one cool ass studio over in Ontario. It's actually by the studio I go to, Bad Genre and all that. And like it was cool. Like I'm excited. Like their vibe is like I feel like we match each other. It's like they're just up, bro. Like
the studio
and the We Are Unknown. Like if
y'all
y'all don't know them, you gonna know them soon, bro. Like y'all need to tap in. Like I don't know, they be having shit jumping. Like
Sky sent me a picture of the flyer.
Oh, for real? Bet the shit. If you ain't doing nothing, slide through. It's like $15 at the door.
Okay.
But like it's a cool little show. Like I'm excited for that.
Fuck, I wish this was coming out right now.
I know that part, yeah.
Like, promote it again. Promote the show.
Yeah, I know. It's all glove.
And when I was talking to Mr. Mori, he was talking about the studio in Ontario. Is that the same studio?
Yeah, it's the exact same one. Yeah, that's my brother. Y'all need to tap in with Buddha Grips. Crazy ass vegan food, bro.
I was listening to your newest album. I think you had a bar in there about Buddha Grubs. Am I getting that right?
Dude,
am I mistaking that? Did I hear something?
You definitely heard Buddha. I was like
Buddha, yeah.
Damn, bro, what the fuck was I saying?
I think I heard Buddha state.
Yeah, I'm in my Buddha state. something smoking Buddha runs. If you ain't collecting rings, man, you just out here Buddha stuff. All this shit is adding up my energy, stacking up. Yeah, just some shit.
I'm gonna pull it
up. Bet that 4D. Tap in. Just dropped an album, Aurora Blaze.
And that came out the first.
I think the day of
the day of the performance, March 18th. Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, I've only been working on this album for like maybe like 2-3 months or so. Dude, I dropped it mad impulsive on some weird morality shit. Like I always just go into detail like of just recognizing my existence. I'm like, dude, like there's no guarantee I'm gonna live tomorrow, and I'm like, bro, I need to drop this shit beforehand if anything happens. Like I just need this out there, just some motherfuckers know what I was doing. I don't know.
Yeah,
then on to the
man,
next.
I think about that all the time. Like I'll schedule my uploads, and then I'm like, what if I just die, right? And it uploads by itself, like, but the clip isn't uploaded because I got to do that on my end. But like, just the video comes up and people are like, wait a second, he uploaded something.
Yeah,
because usually the only way people know is if they'll see it on Instagram, they see it on social media, but like. They'll catch on to it like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I'm like
like you would have to let somebody know, like you have to
exactly, bro.
Look, I think about it like this. You got all your passwords, right? My computer's got a password to open it up, like everything, but you gotta have it written down somewhere, like your passwords, just in case something goes down. Like you don't.
Yeah, you have a homie or family just to go in and do something for you. Dude, I think about that all the time. I'm like it's so bad. I was explaining to one of my homies. He was like, damn, bro, you think like that? And I'm like, yeah, bro, shit.
Who's going to be able to hear the music? Come on.
It's my livelihood, bro. Like, I don't know. Gotta get everything out there. Like, but yeah.
So, I mean, 2-3 months, is that quick for an album?
Dude, to me it is, only because this time around, I had an engineer working with me and make sure everything was perfect. Like, my last album and all the other ones, I was engineering them myself. And, like, I can get by with engineering, but it definitely doesn't sound as crisp as this. Like, this shit just sounds amazing. And I'm kind of regretting, but not really, because everything's a process. Like, I spent too much money on studio time and my ass engineering when I could have had another, like, engineer there doing it for me, knocking shit, like, out quick or some shit. But I'm not complaining. Like, it's all stepping stones and all that.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I'm excited for
this just came out, so if you're not on that, like, you gotta listen to it.
Yeah, not for it. Then probably gonna be on to the next. I'm planning on dropping another album this year or some shit for sure. Like, look, you just gotta keep this ball rolling. Okay.
Before the end of the year.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, this just came out, but can you throw out any dates? The fall, winter?
Probably winter, because my birthday's on December, so I'll probably do some December tape or some shit.
Okay.
Winter tapes, glacier tapes.
Yeah.
Some shit.
What about Temporary Bliss?
So we've been working on that album for a while, because our last album, honestly, I was a little surprised how good it was doing, because low-key, we just threw a bunch of songs we had. None of them, like, the first 4 songs were produced by Jojank, and they were mixed, but then the rest were just kind of like, not throwaways, but we were just recording them at the homie Travis's studio. He produced all that shit too. And then we just threw it out there and just threw a show. And people were fucking with it, but they're saying, like, how it would have sounded better if everything was mixed and all that shit. So we're trying to take the steps on this next album to do that. And, like, we're pretty far in. Like, we for sure have, like, around 20 songs, but, like, half those songs aren't even going to make it unless we get them mixed. And we always just start on some new shit. So
it's better to try to keep it tighter. Like,
pretty much.
The people working on it.
Yeah.
So have, like the same sound, the same ears on it.
High key, pretty much, and like, yeah, like that. I don't know. It's always weird. You think in a group you would shit would like go by so much more quicker, but honestly, like it's really been like on its snail game. But like it's chilling. Like dude, from the last show that we had over, shout out Connor Reed for having us there, dude. That was crazy show we've had. Even I've had, and like I don't know, like we had so many motherfuckers packed inside of a pool, bro. Straight moshing, turning up.
In a pool?
Dude,
Like an empty pool?
Yeah.
That sounds so cool.
Yeah, that shit was fire, bro. Whole ass vibe. No cap.
But where were you performing? Were you at the bottom? Were you
See,
like I gotta know. Like,
yes. No, we were on top of the pool, like outside. It was like the shallow end, but like on the outside. When they explained it to us first, I thought we were gonna be performing inside of the pool, and the crowd is just around. It's like an arena.
I mean,
cage,
that'd be
like
kind of
Mad Max.
Oh,
It look, it would be cool, but I'd be like,
it'd be a little intimidating. Yeah, no, I get it. But oh wow, yeah, like a
honestly, like a venue in a way. Like some venues are like that. Just have like the rooftop seats and shit. People are looking around, but like it would have been a different vibe. Acoustics would have been going crazy in the deep end. Some shit.
Oh my gosh, your ears would have been blown.
Low key.
I mean, kind of keep the sound in. Don't disturb the neighbors.
Oh, they was disturbed by me. It was a given. They was disturbed.
That's cool. And then everybody just moshing in the pool.
Yeah, no, it was a vibe. Like, even that show, bro, I didn't know how it was gonna turn out. Like, I don't know. Like, for me, I go into everything not having crazy high expectations, but like in a way I do. At least I have high expectations for myself. But in terms of like the environment, I don't know what the fuck's going on. Like, when I be performing, I don't even tap into the environment around me. Like, I'm just in my own zone. Like, I'll be looking at people and everyone's turning up. I'm like, yeah, but like, I'm not even like recognizing it. I'm just so tapped into myself, just so like I don't like I don't know, intimidate myself just looking at people, especially if they're not turning up and shit. That used to like it used to bug me a little. Like, I wouldn't be mad. I'd just be like, damn, true. Especially when like people would just like won't turn up. And then, like, when you're done performing, they'd be like, bro, good shit. And I'm like, what was your head bobbing? Like, bobbing, talking about good shit. Yeah. But, like, now, like, I don't even care about that. Like, I just do it specifically just for the pleasure. Like, not for the pleasure of myself, but, like, I don't know, just for, like, the thrill. Like, it's straight ecstasy in a way. Like, I don't know. Shit's a high on son.
Because you have people come, like, if the people don't know you, right?
Yeah.
And, you know, they don't know what to expect either.
Which is respectable, like, and that's solid. Like, and it feels even greater when people don't know who you are and they don't know what the fuck to expect, and they end up fucking with your shit afterwards. Like,
okay,
shit's crazy.
Like, okay, you know what? I think I could get on board with this.
Yeah,
like, that's a new like listener, that's a new fan. Like, okay.
And even if they dumb, it's all glow. You gonna like some shit in the future, cause like I don't know, I like branching out to all sounds and shit. Like, just having one sound, which is cool, is respectable, but I'm like, dude, music is so broad in itself, and especially being an artist, you gotta step over your boundaries a lot of times. Like, and that's, I feel like some artists, they be like overstepping their boundaries, and they'll tap into some sound that like they didn't even know people were gonna fuck with, and that should be like the one that just blows up. Like, you have motherfuckers like coaches or some shit talking about like no, that's like AR6. Like, it's like, I got a stick, you want it, like, what the fuck? And people are turning, dude, it's some rapper, but he's just rapping in that high pitched voice, and people are going crazy for it.
He wasn't doing that before, and then he just turned it on one day, and people were like, this is fire, this is cool.
I'm like, bro, like shit like that. I'm like, bro, like, I don't know, especially with like the internet, like, you really, well, I'm not gonna say you can't take your art serious, but like, you gotta have fun with it at this point now. Like, everything's a meme at this point. Like, I don't know, you just gotta make some shit that's entertaining in a way, but like, take it serious, but like, low-key entertaining as fucking in a way, something you just know is gonna catch people's ears, even if they hate it at first, because mostly the haters are like your greatest fans and this shit. Like, I don't know, I didn't fuck with Yeet, bro. Like, when I first heard Yeet, I was like, who is this motherfucker? Like, his, like, just his flow and all that, I was like, bro, this is like not it. And then give it a month, bro, I was like, yo, Yeet's that nigga, bro.
I think it's hard to enjoy an album, like, no matter how good it is, first time coming out. Like, I don't know, it's like, yeah, I think it's rare, but I think the majority of the time you gotta like, just put it in the playlist, all right?
Right.
Put it in the playlist. When it comes on rotation again, right? Be like, pop your head. Be like, okay, yeah, this is good. Like, you gotta give it another chance. Like, you can't just dismiss it right away.
Yeah, no, that's facts. Like, honestly, that's what I be doing through albums too. Like, Like I'll take a first listen. Most times the first listen is just like on some bullshit. Like I'll just have it playing in the background and I like a couple songs. But then like I gotta keep re-listening to it. Like if I don't play it right afterwards again, I'll wait like an hour or a day and I'll put it back on again and I'll come out with crazy. Like honestly, even with Playboi Carti's A Whole Lot of Red, at least for me, when I first listened to it, I was like, okay, this fool's on some shit. But low-key, this is, like, it. Like, because I seen it in terms of, like, performance and motion. But in terms of, like, just listening to, like first listen, you'd be like, bro, this is Playboi Carti? Like, what happened, bro? But, like...
Yeah, I think it's good to recognize. Like, this is, like, you listen to an album, and then you're like, this song's going to be on the set.
Yeah.
You know, this one might be at, like, a more low-key concert or something, but... You're right. I wasn't really feeling it as well, but now that you put it like that, like I've never seen a Playboi Carti concert,
dude.
But it like you put it. You play it like this is something I would see on my friend's playlist, like driving or something, like driving with the homies, right? That's the title of the playlist, and it's got like the Playboi Carti songs. I'm like, okay, that makes sense. I get it.
Yeah, 100%. When Rolling Loud was over here in the Dina, but you know they said LA, whatever, bro. Whatever, bro. But I snuck in 2 days in a row. The first day,
yo,
yeah, bro. It was way more guests because I was kicking it with Ascari and We Are Known like a week beforehand. We were moshing to Carti just over in a hotel because we all performed at this one low key show. And I was like, dude, I want to go to a Playboi Carti concert. Then when I found out he was performing at Rolling Loud, I was like, dog, I gotta be there. No cap. It's like the first night, it was mad guts. Like, so it was me and my homie Mark. We get in, so it's free just to take the bus into like the whole spot, but like there's a road that leads into like the main entrance, and there's like nothing but these two big ass gates and this bunch of vendors. So like the first attempt, bro, I hopped over, and my dumbass hopped over way too close to the entrance. So the moment I hopped over the second gate, I just see a bunch of security flashing their lights on, and they're like, "Hey, what you doing? Get down!" I was like, "Oh shit!" I hopped back down over both gates, ran. And, like, security was like, yo, y'all need to leave. So we were like, all right, fuck it. So we were just chilling. We were walking back towards the bus. And I was like, nah, bro, fuck that shit. Instantly ran back, hopped over the gate. And, it's like, there's nothing but the vendors were, like, bars and shit, right? These tents.
Yeah.
And, dude, I was so in go mode, bro. There was a gate right next to me where I could easily went around the fucking tent just to get away. Dude, I seen the tent. I'm like, I'm going for it. Ran in. People are like selling drinks. I hopped over the counter and shit and just dashed. Everyone's like, what the fuck? I'm just spilling over fucking drinks, bro. Hopping over this counter, ran right into the crowd. I found this random ass group of people just standing next to him. I'm like, bro, don't say nothing. Just act normal. Security's walking by. For sure, homie seen me. It just didn't give a fuck about his job. Just wanted to make sure just to make it seem like he was doing his thing. Cause like, there's no way he didn't see me kicking it. He just walked right past me. That first night was cool. Like I seen like Gunna, Sway Lee. Was it J. Cole the first? I think J. Cole and Snot.
I've been listening to a little bit of Snot. Like
his newest album was pretty fire. Yeah,
that's probably what it is. Like
that part
probably been popping up a little bit more because of the album.
My brother just put me recently onto his album. It's honestly cool. I didn't really fuck with Snot back in the day because it was more like melodic shit. Like I'm more into like the turn, and like this last album, he's been pretty. It sounds like he's been pretty turned. Especially with that joint with A$AP Rocky, that shit was pretty gas. But yeah, then on the second day was even crazier because me and the homie Chris, Trauma Gang. If you ain't know, you know now. But so we pulled up because we were trying to go see Carti, and we tried hopping over first attempt. It was game over. Like security pulled up on him. He left. I was already over the second game, and I was like, "Nah, I'm not gonna leave him out." Yeah, dude, two tall ass gates. Like the what do you call it? Like the holes of like the. I'm just calling it wire, but it's not the actual term. Like to get your fingers in the finger.
Oh, it's like a regular metal with the fucking.
Yeah,
for squares and shit.
Yeah, like okay, that. Yeah. I was trying to figure out the pattern, like what the fuck you call that shit, but
yeah.
But like, dude, it's small, so like you really had to like grip it, pause, but but like, dude, that shit was like it was a struggle, but it ended up two random people seen us doing that, and they were like, "Yo, what y'all did took balls," so they just gave us VIP passes. Like, dude, off rip, I was like, bro, what? I'm like, angels, dog. Straight guardian angels, bro. I was like, yo, bless these fools' hearts. Like, dude, no, for real, bro. For real. Dude, all to go see Carti. And that was one of the greatest concerts I've been to. Like, I've never smelled stink-ass air outside. Like, what? Bro, it was packed as fuck. Like, dude, like, I couldn't breathe.
Creating its own atmosphere.
Dude, no, it really was, bro. It really was.
But like, whoa, just like stank, hot breath, like weed, like all of it,
dude,
like
everything. And I was like, dude, this is heaven. I was kidding.
But it was worth it.
It was,
so
dude,
cool.
Mad worth it, bro. Like, yeah, that was for sure one of my top 3 to 5 artists I've ever wanted to see perform. And I'm glad I seen it for this album, because this album's goated, especially when New Tank pulled up, fucking Stop Breathing. I really do be taking my shirt and these hoes Stop Breathing.
Damn, like, when did that come out?
It was on Christmas, like last, I guess 2 years. Oh wait, no, it has been a year and a half already. Some bullshit.
It is cool. I mean, you start looking it up, and he's like one of the first people.
High key.
20. Oh, it doesn't give you the freaking dates. You know what's weird about Spotify? I'll pull it up on the computer, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then it shows you, it says 2020, the year it came out. But it won't show you the exact date. On the phone it will.
At the bottom, right?
No, not even at the bottom. No.
But like on the phone at the bottom, it would show it, right? The date of it. Okay, that's what I was thinking.
I love looking at
like,
that.
Me too.
Because there was a minute where I was like going through music, and then I was like, all right, I know I'm gonna listen to like 5 artists, right? And let me go from like 2000 to like 2010, and let me go through all their discographies. But like, let me try and go in order in which
they dropped it and all.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's respectable. I fuck with that.
Yeah.
That's honestly why I keep my old music on there. For people like you, like who really out here trying to invest in that artist, because like I know I do it too, so I'm not hating on nobody.
So I think about like maybe it depends on how long they've made the music, but maybe it's just like it comes out like December, right? Like maybe there's some sort of feel because it came out in December that maybe it's just, I don't know, there's just like another level of thinking.
Yeah.
Of why. Maybe not. Maybe they just put it up.
But it's cool that you think that way, though, for real. Like, going way more into the deeper picture of things. Because most artists are like that. They like having more, like, how do you explain it? More in-depth type of work. But, like, some people just kind of just surface level, which ain't wrong. Because, like, it's just
turn up.
Yeah, for real, on God. Like, if you fucking music, it's all glow. Like, I don't know. If you don't, it is what it is. Like, I don't know.
I love that. It's all glow.
You've
been saying that, but like, I'm fucking with it.
Bro, like, cool. Honestly, I'll stick with some lingo, bro, and I'll carry it for so long. I'll probably say, like, the same, like, 5 not even catchphrases, just little shit like that, and I fuck with it, but it's horrible, bro. Like, I'll be at my, like, back when I was working, I'll be talking to my boss, just saying all this slang, bro, and I'm like, damn. Like, what am I doing? But
what if people start catching on? What if other people start using it?
It did.
Then it's like cool. Then I'll be like, oh fuck.
Yeah, no, it's cool. And I'm like, dude, it's either the word is cool, I just be saying it too damn much, bro. Like, or both. It don't matter. But
what is that? What do you got on the ring?
This dude, I can't pronounce this fucking stone for the life of me. It's like labradite, some shit like that. But I forgot what it's meant for. I think it's meant for your third and maybe either your throat. I don't think it's for your crown. It just doesn't make you like think more in depth and all that, like more common. I'm a Sagittarius, so I hear this is like a good stone, but like I'm into astrology and all that, but like I just like it because it should be blinging. I don't know if you can sing it, like shit blinging, and it was a gift.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You charge crystals? You got any other crystals?
Dude, honestly, my energy so charges them. I was kidding. Nah, I had black onyx as like a necklace for a minute, but yeah, nah, dude, I want to get
like one of the ones that look like a crayon.
Okay, nah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I had one of those, but this one, it was like a wire wrap of like the tree of life and all that. But yeah, dude, I want to get grills and just have stones in them, bro. Like, dude, like imagine a grill with opal and black onyx. It's like, I don't know, like it'd probably be like opal all around and black onyx on the fangs, or vice versa. I don't know, some shit. Like, dude, I want to create jewelry like that so bad.
You're blowing my mind. I never thought about it.
Bro, like, dude, like chains are fire, but dude, I want to grill so bad.
taking the crystal community and like just the grill community,
Bro,
putting them
combining
together.
it, bro. This shit is like set in stone, literally. Like, I don't know.
You ever take it to like the studio?
For what?
I don't know, just like to help you out, like I don't know, inspiration or something.
Oh, like having the grill and on?
Like
or?
crystals or anything.
Oh, dude, yeah, I wear this shit like religiously. Like, if honestly any jewelry, I'll have it on religiously. It just becomes part of me at that point. But really, with all drip, bro, I love fashion, I love clothes and all that. I like, well, I only honestly mostly I only wear. Hold up, I'm not gonna flex too much, but like,
Show the drip.
this is from China.
Oh, those are
I
cool.
couldn't tell you the
Some
designer.
fish?
Yeah, it's like koi
People
fish.
listening, he's got koi fish on his pants.
Bruh. Don't get any wrong idea. Koi fish on the ass, you feel me? I just love embroidery, bro. That shit is crazy fire to me. And then rocking the trauma. Always.
Trauma, that's your homie's brand?
Yeah, Shop Trauma Chris. Oh, this is some of his new drop and all that. But
Damn.
yeah.
So you want to dabble into that a little bit?
Heavily.
Is it jewelry though?
Honestly, all of it. Well, like, okay. I was making jewelry for a little bit. Like, I have a drill, so I'll get crystals, and I'll drill it. I was trying to do wire wraps, dude. Wire wrapping is so hard.
Like with the diamond? Like
Yeah, I could. Like,
no, I'm saying like because usually like it's a diamond at the end for the drill. Like at
Yeah,
the end of the
okay,
drill,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Right?
yeah,
That's what
yeah.
They use a diamond to cut.
they. You blowing my mind. I think that's the term.
Because like I think like that whole deal is expensive because since diamond is the strongest like
Okay,
rock, like they use that to cut into everything else. I mean,
Yeah,
unless it
tight.
doesn't require a diamond, like don't use the diamond.
Nah,
you could just
I-
use some metal, right? Like,
yeah, okay,
like-
pretty much.
Like it's not that serious.
I was like, hey, yo, like, if I got that power, dude, I'm gonna be drilling through everything, bro. Like, no cap. I'm gonna be drilling through, dude. That is crazy. Motherfuckers be slashing tires. Nah, bro, I'm about to drill through your tire right now. But not. Oh, dude, that's a menace, bro. I would be so hurt if I just seen someone on the street just drilling through someone's
Or
tire.
just carry around a diamond, like a
can't.
diamond knife.
That'd be fire. I'll be on my Call of Duty shit. Fucking CS:GO. I'm like,
Wait, remember when Playboi Uzi he put a stone in his forehead?
dude, okay, yeah, that was actually insane. Like when he did that shit, I was like, all right, like he's promoting that chip ass shit. Like people just having like just installing random shit to their bodies. Respectable though. I'm like, shit, if you got the money like that, you got the balls running.
I don't know. Maybe it's just more like a Steven Universe type of deal.
Bro, I'm dead, like Garnet and shit. I think that's the one. No, that's just pretty fire though. Like when I seen it, I was like, that's pretty gas for me.
For something
I
that
keep it
no
to
one's ever
grills.
seen.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Right, like-
Dude, stepping over
Alright.
boundaries and
Yeah.
shit. I feel like that's how it's got to go. Especially, bro, if you're like put in that position of fame, make shit interesting. At least, well, not for the crowd. Like, do shit for you, but like in terms like if you trying to get shit popping, like I don't know.
It's like it's like live the life, right? It's like live the life of the rock star life or the trapper life. Like
Yeah.
you get the grills, right?
It's
Everybody
like-
knows about the grills, the baby, like
yeah,
easy.
Yeah,
But
key.
like no, I'm Playboi Uzi. I play fucking Playboi Uzi.
Hey, they practically the same person.
Lil Uzi. Let me put it on my forehead. Fuck you guys.
Dude, no, insane. Like I can only imagine. Like for me, like I don't know. I be thinking about all that like spiritual shit. So I'm like, dude, I wonder if that had any effect on his third eye or some shit. Like if
Blocking
it even,
it?
yeah, dude, that's what I'm thinking. If it either blocked it or if it was amplifying the fuck out of it. I do not know, but
It was. I do like a little just a little one, not a whole grill, but just like
Yeah.
just the one on the tooth.
see, no,
too,
that's
like,
fire. Yeah, my homie George, he did that. Like he had like this one like silver silver tooth, but it had like some diamond on it and shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's just pretty cool. For me, like, it just reminds me too much of like, like you just be having cavities, so you just have that one silver tooth and shit. But like, just like single grills like that. But they're still fire though. Like I respect
I mean, just
it.
like just a little like it almost looks bedazzled.
Yeah, no,
Just one
it's
little
like
pop.
that's just dope. Like whatever you want, that's your artistry, and
gonna
express yourself how
swallow
you
it.
want. Not high key. High key.
They eat it on accident like a tooth.
Bro,
You
I
ever
was-
done that? Swallow a tooth.
Low key, that shit was scrumptious. That shit was like a Tic Tac, right? No kid. Dude, imagine you swallow your tooth and you choke on that shit.
That's
like,
how you die.
Dude, that is so damn bad, bro. Like, your own body was against you, bro. Like, that is crazy. Dude, like, when I was a kid, I swallowed a quarter and shit. And then my mom was tripping out because I guess I was choking out. I don't remember. I was just trying to get close to money at that point. Like, I'm out here shitting change, shitting bus fees. You feel me?
Take money trees to a whole new meaning.
Nah, for real,
Damn.
for real. Like, motherfuckers be like, if you eat a seed from like some type of plant, and that shit's gonna grow a tree.
The watermelon's gonna grow.
Yeah.
Scary kid.
And bro, no, I'm God, dude. I was freaked the fuck out for the longest. I was like, nah, ain't no tree growing inside me. Maybe a spiritual tree. I don't know, aligned as fuck, but yeah.
So you dropped the album. What's the next step? What's the big, small? I mean, you got the show tonight. Like, you're doing a lot of things.
Thank you. Honestly, bro, I don't know. My homie Jacob was asking. He films all my videos. Hysteric. He was asking me the same shit. I don't know, bro. I be taking shit like one step at a time. Like, for me, like, I'll create an entire project over one song. Like, if I make one banger ass song, I'm like, all right, bro. Like, I'll either just be mad impulsive and just drop that as a single, or I'll create an entire project around it, or like whatever's going on in life. Like, I don't know. Like, with this last album, yeah, I don't know. I couldn't really put like a whole what do you call it? I couldn't combine it all into one topic. Like, it's just some shit. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like that's the album I've always wanted to create. Like, in a way, like when I first started rapping, like that was the quality, the vibe of it that I've always strived for and shit. So I'm glad I could get that out of the way. Now, I don't know, whatever opportunities come through, I'm probably gonna do for sure more features, because dude, I'm stingy as shit. I don't collab. Like, I'll collab with people, but in terms of dropping on my own personal shit, I don't collab, which is like, I don't know why.
I think it's so respectable though, right? Like, you're just like, hey, this is all me.
Type.
You're not listening to anybody else. Like, you're gonna listen to me, you're gonna know what I sound like.
Yeah, type
That's
shit.
cool. That's cool.
And I've always been waiting to meet someone that like matches the vibe. Like, I meet a lot of cool people who make cool music, but like, I don't know. Like, that fool was Scar. When I first met that motherfucker, I was like, yo, this man is it. Like, I don't know. That fool's vibe, just his energy and shit. I was like, all right,
Yeah.
this is the one. This is the one. Especially the whole group too. We already know. And I was like, all right, their whole vibe just kind of matches my like turnt shit. Like, I don't know. I just love to mosh. I like seeing people mosh. Like I remember, like, before I was even performing at big shows, just to be like some small ass crowd, like I would just be stopped performing, just staring at these people like moshing to my shit. I'd be like, damn, bro, this beat really got you like that? Like, like, I don't know.
Felt it in the soul.
High key,
Reaches violence.
It's fun. I'm like, hey, bro, go for it. Just don't be reckless. If you gonna be reckless, someone got to be reckless back to you. Cause I don't know.
Would you before you started making music, would you be in there moshing as well?
Dude, heavily. Like, that's all my thing. Like, I was just talking with my homie Travis, because the first time I took acid, bro, like, it was a gut setting. We were like 15, 20 people deep over at some
20 people at the
dude, because we would just be squatted. Like, all low-key, I've always been like in a big group of people, like, for no reason, just posted. Like, all family though. But yeah, like, we chose a weird location. It was like the sewers, but it was like a swamp. We just kept calling it a swamp, because like every hour we'd all come to the realization, we'd smell the air, we'd be like, bro, what are we doing here? And just get right back to talking as if nothing happened and shit. And like, well, okay, let me bring it back. I be talking to you that much, bro. But like, I realized all I do is mosh is when like I was moshing my entire peak. And when we were done moshing and just dancing and shit, we're just talking. I was like, bro, I had an ego death. I was like, what is my purpose here? Like,
in the middle of moshing?
Afterwards, like, when everyone's talking, I was like, bro, I don't have a purpose other besides dancing and shit, just getting turned. And I was like, bro, like, what the fuck is this talking and shit? Like, I just want to dance in this, and I don't know. But I've always just been up when it comes to this music. I just love to like just turn up.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You think that's what it is? Like your purpose is music?
Honestly,
Like, through that you found music?
well, through that I found myself mostly. Like I don't know. Like I've always thought music is my purpose. In a way, it is my purpose, but like for me, I like so much shit. I just want music to be one of the aspects. Like I love fashion, I love music. Fucking, I'm going to school for graphic design, so I love the arts like that. And like I don't know, I just want to like have that shit all in one big ass family and shit. Just like I don't know, just make something out of that. But like I don't know, I feel like my purpose is just to like help people out through whatever the fuck, like whether like if my music can get you out of some type of mood or if you're in some type of like slump and you can relate to the music through there, anything, or you just want to get lit or just be put onto some cool ass information. I don't know, like yeah, I feel like my purpose is to help others.
I think I think it's important to attach yourself to the music because that's a part of you, but when all of that's gone, like on some Iron Man shit, if he doesn't have the suit, you know,
fact.
like who's the guy? Like you're still Iron Man, you know. It's not the suit, it's me. I'm the guy. I'm the guy that makes music. Like,
no, I know exactly what you're talking about. Not literally, literally no. On God, bro. Like every time I trip, especially on shrooms, I love shrooms. I always go through these states. So I be like asking myself, I'm like, what is my music? Like, what am I doing with this music? Because honestly, dude, like music is crazy. Like the vibration, like it literally influences you psychologically. So like whatever you're exposing yourself to musically wise, you're gonna attract that same vibration to you. And I'm like, because like I'll have people, like I have this one song Pandora, like I'll be moshing, like I'll be like can't speak right now.
Off the new album, right?
Yeah, I be speeding, like just listen to that shit, just turning up. I be riding with y'all, boo. Like I don't know, like. And people tell me when they listen to that shit, like it's a different level of turnness, and I'm like, all right, that's cool. But I'm like, what if someone gets hurt from that shit? Like I don't know, like just because of like whatever vibes you're getting off of that. Like I don't know, like I just recently started being more conscious of like what I need to put out there and what type of messages and shit, especially for like the youngins and all. Like I don't know.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
I'm gonna still talk ignorant
like,
shit, but like I definitely want to be more conscious about it.
You know, it's like if you don't like something, don't listen to it. Like you're responsible for your own actions.
Yeah, facts.
But you know, like be responsible. Like there's kids listening. Like you know, and just your kids are being more exposed to things. You know, younger and younger. Like
heavily.
You know, it's just that's just a thing that's going on. So that makes sense.
Especially kids now, dude. You're right. They're mad exposed to a lot of shit. Like, I was kicking it with my oh shit, bro. I was kicking it with my 7th grade cousin the other day because he's been trying to rap, and this. I'm honestly in the wrong. I don't even know why I even brought that shit up, but fucking.
How is that? How's that energy? How like
with bro?
I'm actually really curious. Yeah.
He's a different story. Like he be talking mad shit, and I'm like, bro, you're too young to be talking like the most shit you're talking. Like he's gonna be a menace when he's in high school. But like. I brought it up because this fool was like, dude, you got a big nose. And I'm like, bro, shotties love big nose. And he's like, why? Because they can sit on him. I was like, yo. I was like, bro, what? Like, what you talking about? He's like, oh, Doja Cat said that. I'm like, dog, what the? You don't even know what you talking about, bro. And I'm thinking like, nah, maybe he does. Like, maybe he does, bro. Kids are mad exposed to crazy shit. Like, I don't know.
Doja Cat said it. Fuck, that would be Doja Cat.
Dude.
Bro, she's on some shit. Like, it's so... Dude, man, she... Like, there'll be clips of her, like, on Instagram Live that'll come out, you know?
Yeah.
Just a clip of whatever she was doing, and, like... I don't know. She's on another wavelength. Like, she's above everybody else. I don't know. I don't know where she's at. But it's hilarious. Oh.
Currently quitting music.
Quitting music?
Yeah, I heard she's quitting music, and
Why?
I have no clue. Honestly, I don't blame her. Like, not that I'm in her position, but like I feel like the industry shit is mad sketch. Like especially
where she's at, being like,
as
I
like
think it's
superstar
like
status,
superstar, like
and a female too.
Yeah, exactly. Like everybody wants to make her the token woman instead of just being the token artist. Like Planet Her, the album came out, was a banger. Like
I ain't listened to it, but I bet
skyrocketed.
As far, like,
I get it.
Like I like her vibe of music. Like I don't personally listen to it. I don't have anything against it. I just haven't dived into it type shit. But like I don't know, like how big she's gone. Like I can't imagine that shit's not freaking greatness. Like you know, but I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of sketchy ass shit that goes on in the industry, and she's probably just over it. Especially like how she blew up too. Just like some internet like some internet shit, like I don't know, you kind of just get like thrown into that publicity, especially if you're not like, I wouldn't say you're not ready for it, but like I don't know, I feel like it's overwhelming at some point.
We all want it, but it's like, can you handle it, right?
Yeah,
It came a little
that
too
part.
quick, and like even if you tap out, like you gotta respect it. Like,
Yeah, 100%. Like you can't even disrespect it. I'm like, bro, like you disrespecting, but you over here and like they're over there, like actually doing what you want to do, type shit, or doing something that, in that same like what do you call it? Like level of like wherever you wanted to get. Cause like I don't know, people be chasing riches. I be chasing riches, but like not crazy, man. Like I've always wanted to blow up in the industry and all that shit, but like now,
shit,
I know I just peeped that.
All right, back again. What were Doja Cat?
Doja Cat. Oh, the industry and
Yeah.
shit. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's just sketch shit in the industry. Like I don't know. I've always wanted to get into that, but yeah, I don't know. I be watching so many videos, like not even just about Illuminati, but just like the shit that really goes on in the background and what you really got to do for fame. I'm like, that shit ain't really
Like on
for
some
me.
Scientology type.
It's fuck, and like I don't know. That's why I'd rather have other like avenues to get into that spot besides just music.
Oh,
I like it's like more like, dude, I wouldn't mind being like an underground king, like how like Xavier Wolf is and shit. Like everyone knows Xavier Wolf through underground and shit. Like
I've
feel
never
like,
heard his stuff, but I mean I've heard the name.
you heard the name, that's automatic. You never heard his stuff, bro.
No, Xavier Wolf.
I'm gonna put you on.
I can't play it right now, but
What type of music do you listen to?
oh my god, fucking Xavier Wolf. Wolf, WULF, Wolf. Okay, Kid Cudi remix. Well, caught my attention.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shit takes me back.
I've been listening to a whole bunch of stuff like recently, like just jazz.
Fire.
But then I realized like there's these jazz. What would you call them? Like a jazz score, but then like people will just redo them all the time. Like there's just I don't know.
It's interesting.
Just different things. Just like that's what I picked up on. Just looking at it through Spotify.
What type of jazz artists do you listen to? Musicians?
I think what got me into it was Wes Montgomery.
Okay, cool.
And he's crazy on the guitar. And
Hell,
like,
yeah.
like piano, that is a staple. But like guitar, like I think jazz guitar, I
Yeah.
love that. Nothing crazy. Like I like the politeness of a piano, jazz piano. And you could do something crazy like Thundercat. He does like jazz
crazy on the
guitar, and he's
bass,
crazy
right?
with the
Like-
strings. And that's still jazz. Like it's super upbeat, but slow. Like I said, like the politeness of a piano. but
Yeah.
On the guitar. That I don't know. That's what I
Nah,
got from Wes
I get
Montgomery.
you. I get you on that 100%. I be listening to a lot of damn, bro. I swear I listen to jazz. I swear. Fucking damn, bro. Brain fart. I was just talking about him. Fucking something Hancock, bro. What the fuck?
Oh.
He was damn, bro. I'm ashamed of myself. I am ashamed. Roy Ayers. Donald Byrd. Donald Byrd is gas. Fucking Yusuf Days. Crazy drummer. Dude, where? Oh, Herbie Hancock. There we go. Yeah, there we go. There we go, bro. I don't know why that was a crazy brain fart. Insane.
I've never heard his stuff.
Nah, have you seen mid-90s?
Yeah.
You remember like the party scene? That crazy ass fucking it's Watermelon Man. But like
that was played in the
in like the party scene, they're having like the little house party. I've been like, that song itself is so crazy.
He looks like Gus from Breaking Bad.
Bro.
I don't know what the actor's name is. He's in a gang of stuff, but like,
Yeah, no.
it looks like Gus.
Bro, it's insane. I didn't even think about it. Like, dude, we were just talking about Gus last night. The homie Matt was making a crazy ass bar. He's talking about Guts from Berserk and said some shit about Gus from Breaking Bad, talking about
Guts
like
and Gus. Ooh, that
dude, no,
what a
I-
cool
I was,
comparison.
bro.
Ooh.
I had to stand up
That
from my
goes hard.
seat, bro. Like, oh goddamn, I'm so ready for that song. Like, that shit is gonna be insane. I'm trying to record this shit already. This fool Alex, he produces for We Are Known. Mans is insane
Just
with
out
this
there.
shit. High key, Fusan. I think his artist name is Dio. I believe so.
He does strictly producing.
Producing, and he raps with them and all that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But man, guess.
Mid-90s. What a good movie.
Yeah, honestly,
What
I was
fucking
sleeping on it
solid.
for too long. Like I've
Yeah,
always
I
wanted
was
to.
too.
Yeah,
I was too.
I've always like it was weird because I've always wanted to watch it, but I couldn't because I couldn't find it. I couldn't find it in any bootleg shit. So I waited like a year. Then I finally watched it and I was like, bro, Jonah Hill
Chef's kiss.
did
Like,
your
that
shit.
is-
Like,
Yeah.
key.
I love that. When did it? I'm actually really curious. When did it come out?
I feel like it had to be like 2019 or some shit, maybe 2020. I don't think it's that old.
Mid-90s.
Oh, 2018.
2018.
Yeah. Damn.
What was going on in 2018? I don't know.
I was for sure 18.
I was. I was. The fuck. Junior year. Yeah. I don't know. I'm actually really curious. I just want to find connections of like
Do you know? I
mid
feel-
90s, like what else came out at the time,
Yeah.
and then like after that, what's the influence? I mean, obviously the influence behind the whole movie is like
It's
skating,
kid,
but I
yeah,
love how
90s.
like even it's mainstream.
I feel
but,
like it's mainstream
it's
now,
it's
but
a
like
it's a revival to the skate community.
heavily. No,
and,
it really
and
was.
everybody was just like, you know what, bow down. Like it was good. Like you put respect on it. Like that whole movie is just vibes. That's all.
It really
that's the whole movie.
is, and like it's an actual skate. Like I guess a more I won't say respectable skate movie, but it's a skate movie that actually felt like a movie. Like the acting wasn't corny. Like all other skate movies, like they're cool, like Street Dreams and shit. Like I don't know, like because you have a bunch of pro skaters on there acting, and like you could just tell like most of these fools just don't be acting like damn, I forgot homie's name. Something Paul Rodriguez. Like I don't know. His acting wasn't crazy bad, but I don't know. Like I feel like that was a mad respectable ass skate movie. And then same with I haven't watched it yet, but North Hollywood and shit. Like
There's a few different approaches. There's I guess like what they did was strictly skate movie. Like all of these guys actually skate, but they also actually act, which is dope.
Insane.
It's hard to get those two people together. That's how many people do you know that do that? Like that's not those are two. It's like the theater kid, right?
Mm.
And the skate kid. Like you don't see those two in high school. Like, that's not
let alone being the same person. Just
so you could
one
do
body.
like you got actors, right? You're doing a skate movie, but then you bring professional skaters to kind of double.
It's fun, which is insane.
So-
like definitely, it just innovated the game for sure.
And just like an indie feel,
High key.
like it doesn't need to be crazy. Strip it down, feel it.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
especially like when it's like I don't know, it's based around like those aesthetics and shit. I mean, I was born in the '90s. I can't fucking relate to. Well, I can't. It's not like I can't relate to it because like people swear 2000 babies, like 2000 through like.
But if you say it,
2002.
right?
Yeah, like I don't know. We were all going up to the same shit a little bit, but yeah, I don't know. It was cool. Like I used to be skating a lot back in the day. Now
Yeah.
I don't really. I mean, I do here and there, but like not so much anymore and shit. That's how I met my group of friends. But yeah, that's how I met Chris through his group of homies and shit. We were just all skating and shit. But yeah, that was life at one point. Just fucking my shit up.
Would you do acting?
Oh fuck yeah! Like dude, I'm into everything. Like I feel like my personality is so. Like, I just be making some dumbass scenarios and shit, just joking around all the time. Like I would love to get into acting. Like I don't know, I'm trying to do everything on some Renaissance man type shit. Like cannot stay in one place, bro.
Do you think we're approaching a renaissance? Do you think we're in a renaissance right now?
100%. I think so. I feel like this is.
We're in the middle of a renaissance.
Yeah, I think so. This is some golden age type shit. At least that's how I see it. Especially like something about 2022, bro. I don't know. Like for every year, I always go into it like with high hopes. I'm like, yo, we gonna get this shit. But dude, something about this year, it was like something that just flipped. I was like, oh, this is it. Like something about this year is already great as fuck, and I've already met. Like I don't know, just from seeing my improvements on shit, seeing the community, like everyone was just turning up this year. Like, I don't know. And we're only like 3 months in, shit. I'm like, bro, I can only imagine how it's gonna be towards the end and the years after that shit. Like, I don't know.
I think musically, just music.
Sure.
Actually, I don't know. Like 2016, right? There's the whole feel crazy dropping albums. Like that was, there was just something
like in that SoundCloud era in a way when it was just popping off. Like Smoke Perry, Playboi Carti, Lil Pump, Lil Uzi.
But getting into 2020, everybody had this these predictions of like it's the roaring 20s again, right?
Tight. No, like, exactly.
Everybody was wound up a little bit, and then pandemic, people were still wound up, but you can't do anything. Like that's it. Like you really had to just stop.
You think so? Okay, in a way, honestly, respectable for some people. For me, I don't take. Probably not the best to say, but I don't take boundaries for shit. Like, yeah, we had to be like in the lockdown. I was in lockdown for shit. I was still going out, bro. Like, I was still performing and all that shit. Like, I feel like the pandemic itself, it could have, for some people, it stopped you, but I feel like it also gave mad room for growth because now you have all this free time on your hands. You could really like get down into your craft and all that shit, and especially like now that everyone wasn't doing a lot of shit. So many more eyes and ears open right now. Like I feel like that was the time to really push your shit out there and all that. And like I'm kind of hurt because dude, I'm in graphic design, and at first not saying not a lot of people were in graphic design, but so many people had this free time on their hands. So now everyone's a graphic designer, bro. Like you don't really need to go to school for this shit no more. Like you just got to be good, bro. And just make money off the internet. But
I think what happened was it slowed down momentum.
True.
I think that's
certain aspects,
right?
100%.
Like be more focused in on yourself. Like you could still be making moves, but because what I think of when you see a lot of momentum is like the big show is like they did this, they took that step. You know, the shows are getting bigger.
Yeah.
But you're right. I think some people used it too much as an excuse to not do anything.
Tight.
Like you could have been working on yourself, right? And I think like in that moment, even now, but especially in the past 2 years, it exposed real big industries, and people trying to do it on their own. Like we can compete with them. That's what that shows. What we're doing here at home. We've always been doing this. Like,
no, I get
what you guys have with a multi-million-dollar budget. We've like
we could do the same thing. They just have fucking more viewers like looking at them type shit, which is insane.
And like that's gotta, and that energy is still there. So I could get that. Like 2020, like we're practicing, right? We showed everybody that we can compete. But now that the big industries, they're back. The building. Now we can truly compete.
Yeah.
When they're at their best and when we're at our best.
No, I get you. That's how I feel with the whole IE right now, bro. Like, we gonna take shit over, bro. Like, no cap. Like, it's so crazy, bro, because so many people swear, like, all the talents in LA. They don't understand that most of that talent came from the IE, and we just took it to LA, and then it just gets the name out there because that's where shit's popping at.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I don't know. Like, there's so many great artists just around here, bro. Like, I don't know.
You talk to someone out of state, let's just say, like, you got a cousin.
Yeah.
Lives in another state. Like, oh, where do you live? Like, well, I live, and you think about it. I live in LA.
Yeah,
right? Like that's what you gotta say.
Which is fact. That's why I can't hate on it too much. But I'm like, nah, bro. Like, low-key, IE need to take this power. No cap. Like, I don't know. I feel like with the community that's going on right now, like, homie Romeo and the Montagues fucking mint. We got Renaissance art community, fucking Temporary Bliss, all these people, and there's a bunch of low-key artists too that don't even have like that fucking what do you call it, just that exposure. Like my homie Ryan, he throws these open mics, Tribe Time, and he put me on. That's how I met that whole community, because he just had a bunch of open mics, and I would just go there perform or just networking with all these people, these great artists. And I'm like, damn, bro, like there's so much low key artists here, artistry, and just high key, bro. That's really all it is. And like, I don't know, the Ike could be a powerhouse. Just got to keep pushing forward, making steps with this.
It could be. We I think what was the hell? What was promised of Austin is the new LA, some bullshit.
Yeah.
But like I don't, it's gotta instead of like the masses, the people's people moving there, it was like the tech companies moving there instead.
True.
Right? Like to dismantle LA, not dismantle it, but to
break it down type shit.
Yeah, break it down a little bit, disperse it a little bit more. It's gotta come from the people. So if you say something like the IE, it's the whole IE. Right?
Yeah, 100%.
It's not, if it's gonna be Texas, all of Texas, not just Austin. It's gotta be everywhere.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, why just pin down on one city? That's why LA is so fucking popping right now, bro. Because of that same mindset. Like, everyone wants to be in this one fucking city, which is popping out there. But I'm like,
because in terms of like a city, it makes sense. You want everything there. That's what New York is. New York is the epitome of that.
Yeah,
everything is there. You don't have to go. If you really wanted to, you could walk around. Like, there's this guy I used to watch. He used to skate. Like, he had an electric skateboard. He used to skateboard everywhere. Like, oh, let me skateboard from my house to my office, and let me go meet up a friend. Like, that's just how he did it.
This is fuck driving.
But yeah, let it creep over. Let it spread.
Nah, high key, bro. Facts as fuck. Yeah, I don't know. Like, actually, that kind of had me thinking. Like, when you're talking about the IE, like the entire spot, because I'm trying to think how far the IE even stretches. Because look, isn't like the biggest county out here? Is Victorville considered the IE or no?
I don't know.
What can you think about that? Cause I'm like,
you want me to pull it up? I don't know.
Look up
counties. Like,
I'm like, dude, is Victorville popping when it comes to artistry? Like,
really?
I have no clue.
Does it?
Like, that's low-key like the outskirts, bro.
Because because Scar was telling me he lives in Long Beach. That's Orange, right?
Yeah. Oh, is it? Oh, true.
I think Orange County.
That's interesting.
California counties. Let's see. Let's look at a map. Schmappy. Los Angeles County, of course. Got 10 million people in that.
Del Norte County. That looks beautiful as fuck. Modoc County. What the fuck?
All right. Okay. Well, I guess the question should be what's considered the IE. San Bernardino. County.
True. Because SB. True that. Damn. Now I got me questioning.
Wait. Where's LA? Fucking. Damn. Yeah, look, San Bernardino was like this whole ass, like that's the IE. But what about the Bay? Like, I don't know. I feel like the Bay was always more like art, not so much music. There's people from the Bay that make music. But
yeah,
that's like when I think about it. That's what I think
of, like just the art scene over there.
Yeah.
True. No, I
like fashion.
Yeah, okay, that part I could see that. That's how I see it with New York too,
and just being like a port city as well. Right?
True.
Like, I think that's how it's always been. The fashion, like that's where it's gonna, if it's getting imported from another country, a new style from another country, they're gonna be the first ones.
Yeah, true. I didn't think about it like that. That is very factual.
I think it's it's been a little different now. Truly, I guess, like on some wooden boats type shit. Like yeah, you're literally the first people. Like, it's not, Amazon isn't gonna deliver that shit like over to the IE in a day, and they also have it the same day as the Bay. Like,
yeah, but when they start delivering by drones and shit, man. Okay, that's dude. Imagine hitting a lick on a drone in Amazon drone. Like, you just see someone like, yo. That's insane. Like, bro, That's insane, bro. Insane finesse.
All you need is like a salt gun or like a Nerf gun.
Bro, Nick, you just
Fuck up
gotta
the
have
propellers?
a team. Yeah, you gotta have a team with like a net, like following and shit, bro. Fucking A, bro. Or just
Oh, that's a
hijacking
good.
it.
Wow.
Your technology
Yeah,
gonna go
no,
crazy.
I never thought about it like that. They have delivery bots.
I've seen I would finesse it. Like if you just see a delivery bot on the street delivering a pizza, I'm like, oh, that looks good.
Well, you can't. I don't think you can take it like.
Oh, because it'd
Yeah.
probably be inside of it type shit or what?
I think that's why they implemented in cities first, because everybody's watching it. Like everybody's gonna see if you did some shit.
Yeah, true. I'm on my cartoon shit. I'm thinking it's just holding this shit up, like just, like,
Yeah.
just rolling this shit.
No, but like if they did it over here, like a drone, like, I mean, of course they got it tracked, right? But just
Tight.
go like take it, dump it somewhere else.
Have you seen Interstellar?
No.
No.
Fuck.
It's a great movie.
I gotta. I've been.
That is probably my top 3 movie. No cap. You gotta. It's one of the movies you gotta watch it twice because it shit's deep. It's just deep as fuck.
Have you seen Leonardo DiCaprio?
Inception.
Oh
I knew you
fuck
were
yeah,
gonna say-
fucking Inception. Of course.
Dude, the first time I seen Inception was as a kid. I did not understand it. And I was scared of that shit. Second time I seen it, I was like, okay, this is lit. Like I get it now. I need to see it for the third time because the ending was still a mind fuck in a way, a little bit. I ain't gonna spoil it for anyone that hasn't seen it, and I couldn't give you too much information because I need to see it again. Anyways,
Dream in a
it's been
Dream. Have you guys watched Rick and Morty? It's like that episode.
that part. Have you ever had a dream in a dream before?
Have I? I want to say yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe like a long time, a while ago.
True.
I don't know.
I have
don't
too,
know.
but I couldn't tell you the scenarios and shit. I just know I've woken up within a dream in my bed, and I was just walking around doing shit, and I just woke up back in my bed. I was like, yo, what the fuck is this,
Yeah,
bro?
it's fucked.
I had a dream. I literally went through my entire day. Like back when I was in high school, I literally went through every single class, bro. Like in a fucking dream. Like I walked home too, all for me to wake up, and I'm like, bro, this had to been in the future or something. Like, what the fuck is that? Like,
Yeah,
I don't know.
definitely in high school I'd have dreams like that.
Yeah.
I think because your body is just so used to waking up at a certain time, like it just has anticipation of what the day's gonna bring. You know, it's routine,
High-key.
so it's just like, oh yeah, no, we're just gonna play it in your head. Like,
Nah, for real, it's mad implanted and shit, some bot ass shit. No cap. Sometimes I miss high school only for like in terms of like the social, like just socializing and shit. Like these classes were cool, but like in terms of like socializing and shit, like I don't know, that shit was popping.
it was
Fuck
cool.
with
You get different variables of like what's gonna go on. There's a lot of different people there. You know what's gonna happen.
Hella. Especially like I don't know. I feel like going back with the personality you have right now. If you're comfortable with yourself, who you are right now, like just going back, because like I feel like everyone just finds themselves and like they get to kind of finding themselves in high school, but really I feel like that change or that transformation doesn't really happen until afterwards and shit, because you're not focused on all these people around you, focusing on like your outside image. Now you're outside of high school, it's really just your life and shit, so you're really just like tapped into yourself.
Yeah, I think with high school, the experience, like it's planting seeds
Hella.
of how to interact in a more of controlled social environment. But yeah, the majority of the time you don't get too much time to think for yourself. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, you don't get too much time to think for yourself. It's always everybody, especially, you know, us, like we got the internet, everybody's like posting shit.
That part.
So we don't get too much time to think for ourselves, and then afterwards you get to like, all right, let me take everything I learned, and maybe you had thoughts of doing something in high school but you never did it, and now that's the opportunity. I mean, you get like fights,
Yeah.
class clowns,
Type.
all types of personalities. I mean, I talked to all of them. Like I had homies that, you know, like valedictorian, like class president, but then there were like knuckleheads in sports. Like, it's hilarious.
Nah, for real. Especially like especially like when you meet up with people outside of high school or afterwards, and y'all would never really kick it like that, and like, I don't know, personalities just click. Just be like, damn, bro, where you been my whole life? And I was kidding, but like,
That's some real shit.
nah, like, yeah. All jokes aside, for real though, like, I don't know, like the homie Alex, I be talking about it. Well, actually, I'm not even tripping on that.
You went to school with him.
Yeah. So he, like, you just, when you brought up valid Victorian, like, ring my mind, he was a valid Victorian, and like, I think that's how you say it, right?
Valid.
I know I said valid Victorian.
I think that's how you say it.
Oh, is it? Like, I was like, yeah, that's valid.
You're a valid dictator? Is
Bruh,
that what it means?
low-key.
I don't know. Maybe we're butchering it. I'm not even going to look it up. I'm going to fuck that.
Yeah, that's just valid. Set it down. But this fool, he was like that. And honestly, like, we never really talked like that. And then all of a sudden, outside of high school and shit, just clicked and shit. Just when he started making music. And, like, I don't know, I just feel like finding that common ground, and then just, I don't know, just making a friendship out of that shit. Like, I don't know, it's mad interesting. Especially, I like meeting up with people after high school just to see the type of person they've grown. Like I'm for sure not, like, I have some aspects of the same person who I was back in high school, but for sure not, like, I for sure grown outside of whatever character I was in high school and shit.
It's like you're keeping up with the personality.
High key,
like you've made yourself something. That's why I like talking to new people, groups of people. You gotta kind of like be someone that you're not. I don't know. Cause I mean, that's kind of sounds like you're faking it.
Nah, no, but I get you, bro. Like, you're trying out new aspects of your person. Like, cause like, it's not like you're not that. Yeah. You're just not showing that side to certain people because they're so used to the character that you are or that you perceive to them. And it's just kind of like, it's not weird, but like, it throw people off if you just kind of switch it up. Just cause, you know, you're trying to, if you're growing for yourself, you're just trying to try new shit out. But like, when you meet new people, like, it's just all testing grounds and shit. Like, I don't be knowing, like, dude, I just like to fuck around with people. Like, I talk to people as if I've known them for years, especially new people, and like, they'll be telling me some shit, and I'll be blunt as fuck, making some dumbass remark, just messing with them. But like, it'll be all jokes. I'll tell them like, nah, I'm just playing. But some people don't take it lightly, and like, that's respectable. But like,
different personalities.
Yeah, high key. Like, I don't know, I'm still joke around, even if you get mad. It's all good.
Yeah,
I'll hug you.
Even just like in high school, right? I got, you know, homies in sports. Like that class president or whatever, like even just without thinking, you're gonna put on a personality.
Yeah, facts.
Like totally out of your control, I guess. Like, yeah, you just do it subconsciously.
High key. That's why it's good to plant those seeds. Like, I used to, back in high school, like, I was going through this phase where like I was trying to make a sound for myself musically, so I didn't listen to anyone for like a year, and I'd only listen to fucking podcasts and like fucking, like, you know, those those like inspirational ass videos on YouTube. Literally, like, as corny as it sounds, I just listened to that shit, and I don't know, I felt good. Like, I felt like I was in a whole different mindset. Like, I was mad focused. Like, I was really trying to figure out who the fuck I was and all that. Now, I don't know, I feel like I know cool amount of who I am, and I honestly, I thank psychedelics for that shit heavily. Like, I wouldn't say I wouldn't be who I am today if it wasn't because of psychedelics, but I probably wouldn't be, like, in the same like degree and shit. Like, that shit, like, it's broken me down so much, but it's also rebuilt me at the same time. Like, it just made me even stronger, like, mentally, and all that. Like, I don't know.
No, that's an interesting approach. Like, don't listen to music for a year. Like, I said it earlier, but we're so used to like, you're not used to thinking for yourself. It's all on the internet, like what your friends say. So to totally remove yourself from that, especially like, I'm not listening to the hottest, newest album, the hot new thing. Like, I think any form of how you do it is beneficial to find yourself. So like, that also with psychedelics, like, you could do it with that. Like, yeah, that's gonna easy. Like, you're not gonna you don't gotta wait a year like to, you know, you don't gotta do that whole process.
It'll do it in like that one day, bro. You'll go through like a year's worth of transformation in one day. if you take it like however you take it, if you just see the positivity, even if you're having like a fucking negative trip or you think it was a negative trip, but really you just not trying to face your demons. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's important, right? Like you could you're so used to the same things, you're not ready for the trip, right? Take the mushrooms, the acid, whatever it is, and then it tells you, like, is this who you are? Are you these things? Are you that TikTok? Right?
Yeah.
Well, so is your friend. So is your other friend. You guys are all the TikTok. What? Huh?
Yeah, just get a
It
whole
gets
mind
deep.
shit.
It
No,
gets
it
deep.
does. It does. Like, that's what I live for. Like, I like just deep moments and shit. Like, I don't know. That really like. It just we really just questioning your soul and shit. Like, you're trying to like I don't know. Like, I always be going through my ego and shit. I'd be like asking myself like, who am I like, who am I and shit. But like, really, I got to a point where like I asked my soul and I'm like who are you and shit. Cause I'm like, this is just some fucking flesh suit. Like, you know, like, I fuck with it. Like, shit's lit. Like, I love living this life and shit. Like, I'm not complaining and shit. But like, this isn't who I am. Like, soul. Like, we're all like all the same soul, just different fragments of each other and shit. That's why like it's like when people say to treat others like how you want to be treated, because you are the other person. Like, if you're showing disrespect to someone else, you just showing disrespect to yourself. Like, you got some mental shit going on with yourself that you're not trying to see, especially if you see something in someone else that reminds you of you. Like, I don't know. Like, I just try to go around trying to spread, like, I would say I like to spread peace, but I'm a menace sometimes. So like, I try to spread love here and there. But
no, we need the ego. It keeps us intact, right?
Yeah,
like, or else everybody be, I don't know. We don't know what it would be at.
Animals. I don't know. Even animals. Like, I don't know. Like, dude, I honestly live with animals. Like, I've always had a zoo. Like, right now, I got 2 dogs. I got one big ass iguana. I got a fucking dude. That fool was chill. Like, I had 2 iguanas when I was a kid, but like, R.I.P. But this fool huge, just chilling and shit. Like, he be posted. My boy Cairo. And then I have this one umbrella cockatoo. Menace, but she's cool.
The head.
That just be going up and shit. Nah, she's cool. She got a little character to her and shit, some attitude sometimes. Be talking with my mom and shit. Yeah,
birds are crazy. They can live forever, right? They're like,
no, hella. They be dancing. I be turning up with her and shit. I be like trying to make some new songs. So she be like, it's like, that's that shit. That's cool. Yeah, some shit. I love animals. Like I don't know. I feel like I've had more, well, I don't say more appreciation, but like I treat people better because of how I treat animals. Because some people just like, they just try to see being human as like a hierarchy and shit, which I see why people could put us on a hierarchy. But in terms of like just what's really going on in the world, in the ecosystem, like, bro, like, you might think we're on a hierarchy, but if a tiger's in here, bro, the tiger's winning. Like, we might be smart, but
we're the apex predator.
My ass. Yeah, high key. Like, I don't know.
Let's go mano a mano with the tiger. Let's see what really goes on.
It's like yeah. It's some dumb shit. Like, I don't know. Like,
no, I think it's important to think about, right? People be like, I hate everybody except my animals. You know what? That's valid. That's okay, right? Like, I always use dogs as an example, but they're loyal. Like, they're just all energy, all vibes. Like, cats especially. Like, they're...
Cats one of the realest motherfuckers out there, because they'll literally, they don't give a fuck. Like, they will, if they don't fuck with you, they don't fuck with you. Like, you could be their owner, they be like, all right, bro, give me my food, dap you up, and I'm gonna be on my way. Like, good looks. Like, they don't give a fuck. And I get a bunch of my scars.
Especially the outdoor one. Outdoor cats. Yeah, scars, yeah.
High key. My grandma used to collect mad cats. It's crazy to say collecting, but like, just like taking stray cats and shit. Be clawing the fuck out of my face as a kid. Ain't fuck with them. But I still fuck with cats. They're cool. Is what it is.
I mean, I'll watch. Not what, but yeah, no, watch. It's all over the internet. Like, even in person, sometimes you see someone. Feel a certain way because someone else is angry. Right? Let's say you're angry and I get angry because you're angry. Right? What are we doing here, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you be angry, right? You can feel that way. I'm gonna let you feel that way.
Exactly.
Like, how you gonna affect me? Like,
not literally, and that's the crazy part, because like I didn't learn that like fully fully. I didn't learn that until like maybe like 2 years or so ago. Cause like for me, like I feel like I tap into a lot of people's energies. Like whatever you amplify to me, I gotta amplify that back or 2 times harder and shit. And like little things would just get on my nerve, and I'm like, bro, like why am I allowing this to get on my nerve? Like that has nothing to do with me. Like I'm just there. Like someone could be projecting this shit on me, but really it just ends up leading back to them and shit. And like I learned that from my bird, low key, cause she be squawking like a motherfucker, and it gets on my nerves. And I'm like, bro, why am I getting so pissed off? It's just she's doing her thing and shit. And like I just incorporated that shit into like everyday life, and I've realized that through people. And I'm like, bro, like everyone just got their own shit going on. Like you really can't be mad at anyone, even if they do you wrong. You really can't stay mad. Like I'm not gonna tell you like forgive everyone, because sometimes it's hard to forgive. Sometimes for me it's hard to forgive, but like you just gotta understand, like no one's really going at you with hateful intent. They just got some shit going on with themselves, and they're just having to project it upon you and shit. Yeah. Like I don't know.
Blanked. Hold on, give me a second.
No, you're good. No, honestly, I appreciate you though for fucking having me over here. This is cool. I've always seen you, especially with Mr. Mori, and then I just seen the Jojank one too the other day. That was fire. My boy Jojank, producer ass motherfucker, going crazy. Like especially his I seen a little bit of his group, your project over at the Vans spot. Yeah, that was dope. High key, I was like, damn, bro, I see y'all making moves out here.
Jojank, maybe NPR Tiny Desk.
Yeah, okay,
like,
I seen that. Yeah, that's hard,
Look,
bro.
Even if they get it or they don't,
it's still cool because you still got not like because they're. I seen they're promoting it, but like I didn't actually see it on the website, or I didn't go in there and do the deep search. But like they're on like as a roster of like being on it type shit. Okay, cool. Yeah. That's pretty dope to even get chosen like that and shit, like as a possibility. They make good music.
Thoughts, prayers, energies, vibes, all going towards they get chosen.
No, for real, yeah, high key. Like, I don't know, dude. This year's been crazy. Everyone, mad abundance, bro. Mad abundance. It's gonna be a fire ass year. Already is.
Yeah. Man, I'm trying to remember what I was gonna say earlier. Damn.
No, I won. Fuck. I just look, you just dropping all these deep ass bombs, bro. My bad. I'm gonna let you speak.
Oh, it was good. It was good. It was good. I'm listening. But I don't know. I like the points you said about your bird. That's a good one. like your bird just squawking. That's just what it does.
It's funny.
It does. Like when you're gonna make it stop doing what it does. Like that's his natural element.
Annoying
as fuck, right? Like it wouldn't be here in a cage, right?
Yeah, high key, that part. That's why I also be thinking too, dude. Like honestly, I hate keeping animals in cages, but I'm like, fuck, bro.
They're good for the soul, though.
Yeah,
for sure. Give you lessons like that.
That's I realized a lot. Like animals are the greatest teachers, for sure.
Right now we're living. We're in this freaking house. Like, there's no animals in here, but like it brings us closer to nature, even if like domesticated and whatnot. Like, it would be really humbling if we were still out there and freaking wild, getting chased by tigers. Like shit. Like this is it. This is real. This is right now. Yeah. So, in that sense, like it helps, like bring people a little bit more down to earth.
100%.
It's needed 100%.
That's why I like going up to the mountains. I'm grateful to be living so close to the mountains and shit. Because when I was going to school in Burbank and all that, like, I was living right next to a fucking airport and a freeway, bro. And I was like, damn. I took my crib over back here in Upland for granted for the show. Silence over here. Got the mountains and all that, scenery and shit. But, like, yeah, I don't know. Like, something about just reconnecting with nature and shit. I feel like that's what we need. Because I feel like we just go into this weird mind trip that we're not animals ourselves and shit. And I'm like,
yeah.
Like, I don't know.
And some people never had that realization at all. Like, they didn't realize that, like,
respectable. They gonna get
people are allowed to feel a certain way.
High key.
I always talk about, like, moving and stuff, but I was talking to my friend, and this guy she talks to is French. He moved. He had like 2-3 businesses in France.
Okay.
And then moved over here to California because he wanted to like go to the beach, go to the mountains, go to the desert all on the same day.
That's fire.
And
That's
like,
fire.
and I'm always talking about moving. And I'm like, God, you know what? You need people like that to tell you, like, you got privilege, right? Like, oh,
Shit, my bad.
fuck.
Tell me what I was just thinking about the homie. He's Perry, my boy Perry, RK, temporary bliss.
Oh, so like you need people to show you, like, you got privilege, you know, like, just like recognize it. You know?
Yeah.
It's like, God, you're right. That guy just came up, like, guy had it going in France, but he's like, no, I think I'll move to California. Like, it's
Which is dope. It's like literally, I feel like that is like the Buddha route. You're just not planted anywhere. You're just always on the go. Like, you're never like, it's weird. It's like, how I consider like, it's so weird, bro. Like, I consider having a home baggage in a way. Like, you have all your shit compacted into this one spot. Now you're responsible for it. Like, you could go travel the world, but you know you got this whole, like, in a way holding you down. Which we all need a home. Like, I'm not gonna be like, bro, I got a house, dog. Like, bro, I really got to take care of this shit, bro. I really like you know, on some dumb shit.
Yeah.
But like, it's just, it's weird baggage type shit versus like people like. And I feel like a lot of people would be fucking traveling everywhere if there wasn't so many regulations, like, in terms of society and shit. Like, like, I don't know if, like, you could just get a free plane ticket to, like, Japan and shit. Everyone's gonna be over there. Like, I don't know, you know?
I don't even think just, like, paying for it, like,
it could be cultural acceptance too.
the fact that you need to have a visa to like live here, just that, right?
True
Like,
that.
how about you just let people live wherever they want, right? Like, obviously, that's Canada. This is the United States.
Yeah.
But, you know, don't be hassling people if they wanna just move here just because they want to, just on a whim.
Nah, facts.
If they're criminals,
Then we gonna have to do some more
they're running a
investigating.
whole cartel. That's another story. That's another story.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about that. But like, if I want to move over to Japan just because I want to do it, just because, like, you know, like, here's my money, exchange it for whatever the Japan currency is.
Yeah.
There you go. I'm living there now.
I didn't know that part. That's why. Yeah, I don't know. At this, like, especially when it comes to shit like that, like, I just want to be traveling, but I'm like, bro, like, I'm gonna feel like a fool if I be traveling spots and I don't even know the language like crazy, which is not even a problem at all. Cause I know a lot of people that get by like barely, like, at least just knowing like simple ass like shit to say just to get yourself around. But it's like, I don't know.
It's a scary step. It's
Really,
intimidating for sure.
Whole new like alien world. No cap. Like, I don't know.
That's
It's
like
different.
we're talking about the animals thing. Like, you gotta like connect with people on that level. Like, I don't gotta talk to you. Like,
Yeah.
like, you know, like you said, like, we're all animals. Like, if I just look at you, we could nod, right? We could laugh. We know what that means,
Tight.
right? Like,
Straight universal language type shit. That's why I feel like language itself, it's like, I feel like it created mad boundaries towards shit. Because, like, you could get, like, I feel like you could get a vibe from, like, how you're saying, you could just look at someone and you just get a vibe, like, you nod, and, like, it's like a weird understanding and shit. I feel that's what you get also from animals. Like, you could just be looking at a dog in the eyes, and you could just know what it's feeling. Likewise, it with you. That's why they got a lot of therapy animals, because they just know when people are, like, under distress. That's why my mom, she works recreational therapy, so we have like this therapy dog and all that, and homie be doing that. Like, I used to go to therapy, and she took him to this one session, and I forgot what question they were asking. Like, I don't even know if it was really that hard on me, but like, I was kind of like choking up my words, and that fool straight ran over to me. Like, he could just sense my vibe that I was under distress and shit, and I was like, damn, bro, vibes is insane.
dude,
like,
shout out therapy animals.
do you know, for real,
What?
for real. She be taking the bird over there too for therapy. I'm like, that bird is a headache. There is no therapy in that motherfucker, but good looks. I'm like, how a bird and a dog got a job and I don't right now. Hey,
Don't get paid. Come on.
I know. Me.
It's always cool when it's like, oh, here's our retired, like, canine dog, airport dog, whatever, like a therapy dog. They've been working for 20 years, and like, I don't know, like, it's like I follow this page, like, Made Me Smile on Reddit, and it's always like a bunch of it's like things like that. I'm like, that's just vibes. That's all good. That's all good energy. That's
Yeah.
We need more of that.
High key, nah, literally, like
Celebrate those little wins. Like
Fa-
just because it's a dog doesn't mean we shouldn't give it a birthday. Like
yeah, no, for real. Like I'm kind of bad on this shit. Like I'll be looking at my dogs. I'm like, bro, how old are you? Like, I forgot, low key. I'm like, when's your actual birthday? Like I don't know, like little shit like that, dude. If animals could talk, shit talkers for sure. I bet they be shit talking the fuck out of people. Like they probably already do. We just don't notice it. Like I'll be when I'm tripping. It's so weird. Like I look at my bird and she knows I'm tripping. Like she look at me crazy. She's like something about you's off right now. And I'm like high key. Like she'll be like trying to eye me down. She's like I know she could just feel the vibe and shit. Like it's weird. It's weird as fuck. Energy, man. I don't know. I've been trying to learn how to tap more into that shit, just like that whole field itself, like especially when it comes to like I'll meet people. I just met the rehearsal studio we were at last night. The guy that owns it, some waifu, but like he's mad into like the whole Native Americans. I can know in a past life he was for sure like Native American as fuck, like just like the way he was talking, like how he carried himself, 100%. And he was just looking at, because we were in a big group, he was just looking at all of us. He's like I can see y'all energy, like it's crazy. And he was just eyeing me down. I was like, true, bro, good looks. I'm like, I think I do got some good energy too. But I'm like, people could see that shit and they feel it like very, very deeply. And
it's like,
it's
better than a compliment.
No, it really is though. It really is.
Or that is a compliment, but
it's it's different from like saying something like in the physical, like oh you got nice hair, and like it's so cool, it's a compliment, but like something about like oh you got good energy, that's so much deeper. Like that's more than that's more than your body. Like that's really who you are and like your soul. Like I don't know,
to be recognized for something else.
Yeah. Yeah, I fuck with them compliments. Shout out to them people who be seeing that shit and acknowledge people's energies like that. We need more people like y'all present.
Where can the people find your stuff? Where can they tap into the energy?
High key. Instagram, Twitter, all that. Spotify, SoundCloud, Apple Music, all under Pertsami. I would spell it out, but you gonna see in the description. Pertsami. But yeah, hell yeah.
All right, dope. See you guys later.
Yeah. Catch y'all.